Show's coming up. All right, let's get right to it. My first guest, beautiful and talented actress, was most recently seen as the Bond girl. Hello, Bond. In The World Is Not Enough. Her new movie is called Valentine. It opens nationwide on February 2nd. Please welcome Denise Richards. Denise Richards.
Denise, what are you doing here for the show, sweetheart? I'm still president for another 12 hours. Yeah, let me give you my number.
Good to see you. You look very nice.
Thank you.
That is a lovely outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, you sound like Clinton. Keep thinking of it. How have you been? Everything good?
I've been great, thank you.
Now, what's the latest? Any new animals? I know you're a big animal lover. Every time
yeah,
you come
yeah.
here, there's some new animal,
Of
a
course.
lost sheep or something. What do you have this time?
I have 2 new dogs.
You got two dogs?
2 more. Yes, I have 4 dogs now and 2 cats.
All right, now, what kind of dogs are they?
I have a French bulldog.
A French, what is that? What is that? What is that? What's a French bulldog?
His name's Hank.
Yeah.
Hank the Tank.
Hank, I mean, does it look like a regular bulldog? It speaks French or what?
He's much smaller than the English bulldog.
Oh.
And then I have a black pug.
Black pug. Okay, you like the
Yeah.
little short, stocky.
I like the smushed-in face dogs.
Why? Why? What is the reason?
You know, they're so cute.
Yeah. You like that
Yeah.
in men, too? Guys that look like them punch?
Yeah, I like the little.
You have some pictures? You got pictures
Of course
the new
I
dog?
do. I always bring in pictures.
Is that what we have here? Let's see the 2 new dogs. Oh.
The one on the left is Hank, and the one on the right is Betty.
Now, did they just make a mess of the house? These animals just pee all over the
You
house?
know, they have this thing to help train them. They're called wee-wee pads.
Wee-wee pads.
Wee-wee pads,
Is
and
that
they're
some
like...
kind of woman's product? What is that? I've never heard of those.
Pretty much,
Is
like
that the
a
one with the
giant
wings?
version of
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else. Okay.
And you set it by the door,
Yeah.
but my dogs don't really respond to them. They like to destroy them. So now eventually
Wait,
they
why
go
don't you
out.
just take the dog outside?
Well, you do, but puppies go pee a lot.
Yeah.
But I think
But how does it know to go to the pad?
we put it by the door. But I do think Mr. Wee Wee needs to come out with something different because my dogs destroy these pads.
I mean, you put
So-
something like a piece of roast beef. How do you get the dog to the pad? Okay, the dog's sitting in the living room going, I feel like taking a leak.
You
What makes
hurry
him go?
and run and put them on the pad. You
But
can
how do
see
you
them
know the
sniffing
dog
around.
need-
Do you not have dogs? You see them sniffing around, then you
Yeah.
put them on the pad.
Okay.
Or what you can do, and
Yeah.
this sounds really gross, you can take a piece of their poop, put it on the pad, and they'll smell it and know to go there.
Okay, my next guest, you all know, is a fine actor. He's been in the movie Traffic.
You
No,
asked
that sounds
about
horrible.
their bowel and their pee-pee things, so I told you.
You know, any fantasy guys had gone is completely
It's gone. I know. I hate to burst
Well, here's the thing
everyone's
that I
bubble.
find interesting, because as I remember, you're like a clean freak, right?
I like everything clean.
Well, I mean, having animals urinating all over the house, this doesn't seem like the most hygienic.
I clean up after them. I don't let it stay there.
Yeah, but I mean, are you like a germ
Germs?
phobe type?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's flu season right now.
Right, okay.
Which, you know, I'm terrified of throwing up and all of that. So I have this thing with germs, and I
Yeah.
always carry around Purell hand
Is that that
sanitizer.
annoying little bottle that people squeeze it and then you shake hands like,
Yeah.
ooh, what did you do? It's like shaking hands with wet toilet paper when people use that.
No, you use it after you shake someone's. Like, okay, I shook your hand.
Right, so- and then
after I leave here, I'm gonna go use the hand sanitizer because I don't know whose hand you shook.
I guess. Isn't that annoying, just carrying
It is
that bottle?
annoying. I'm sick and tired of using it.
And what is it? And you rub it on, and
yeah,
what does it do?
You squeeze it and you rub it, and supposedly there's this antibacterial element in it so that you don't get germs.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't like to get sick.
Right. Well, of course, no one likes to get sick, so you just carry
I mean,
it.
I have a fear of it.
The fear of it. Do you have
Yeah.
fear of other things? Like flying. Aren't you afraid
I'm
of?
terrified
Yeah.
of flying and throwing up.
You know,
Biggest
flying
fears.
germs. Those would be your frightening.
Do you know there are so many germs on the plane?
So what do you do on a plane? You're on a plane, okay, big germ in the seat in front of you. What do you do?
This is what I do. I asked my doctor, Dr. Schnittman,
Doctor what?
Schnittman, on... It's true, his name is Dr. Schnittman, and his partner, believe it or not,
You know, don't
is
ever get drunk and try to call your doctor. Okay? All right, go ahead.
Dr. Sugarman.
I know Dr. Sugarman.
You
Joe?
do? Yeah.
Yeah, I know Joe. Yeah,
Joe
okay.
Sugarman.
And Schnittman, okay.
So I asked him, I said, you know, I've been flying a lot, what can I use? And he said to put polysporin in my nose.
What is it, polysporin?
It's an
What is that?
antibacterial. It's like Neosporin. So I put that in my nose. I
How do you
just
get-
flew back
is it,
from.
Is it a spray thing?
No,
or
it's
do
an ointment. So you
So you
put the
squirt
ointment.
what do you stand on your head? How
No,
do you-
I go into the bathroom on the plane.
Okay. go to
And
the
I
bathroom.
squirt the ointment in my nostrils. I just flew back today from New York, so I did it
Okay.
today. And then I bring now my own blanket, because God only knows where those blankets have been.
God only knows.
Can you imagine?
And so you have your own blanket, so you're like a 12-year-old with a
I'm
bottle
like
of
a-
glue
yeah.
and whatever it is in a blanket. Do you suck your thumb while you're carrying the
No,
blanket?
but I do put the blanket entirely over my head, because I know.
You know what
I
works
know.
better than that? 'Cause
What?
a plastic bag. Okay. Because
But then
germs
I
can get germs can get
suffocate.
through a blanket. All right, so you're sitting. You must look like a Klan
I look
member
like a
sitting on the
freak.
plane. You
I
got a
know.
blanket
I'm
over
really
your head.
beginning to think I'm like,
What does that do? I mean, you just get hot. Now you're sweating under the blanket.
well, I'm asleep, because, I take something to help me sleep too, because I'm afraid of flying.
Afraid of flying. So you take something to help you
Yeah.
sleep. And now your nostrils are clogged up with that glue.
With
whatever it is.
Neosporin,
Okay.
polysporin.
All right, all right. How about Valentine's Day?
Let me just ask you this.
Go
Do you
ahead.
have any phobias?
Yes, girls that carry little things with them all the time. It's annoying.
You must have a phobia. Everyone has a phobia.
A phobia? I don't know. I don't like heights. I don't like heights.
You're afraid of heights.
Well, I don't like heights. I don't know if I'm afraid, but I can't say I mind flying. No, that doesn't. No, I can't say I have any real.
You don't have any real phobias?
I don't think so.
I find that hard to believe.
Really?
I do. I think everyone has a secret
Do you like
little
men that have
phobia.
phobias? Do you feel close to
Well,
them?
I mean, I don't think it's the most attractive quality, but
Really?
I think everyone has little things.
things.
Don't you think? Everyone does.
Well,
We just don't admit it.
Like when you go out with guys, do they find it odd that you kiss the guy and then you spray stuff in your nose, and then you put Perel on your face, and then you use some kind of
like,
anti-lice
oh God, where's we
disinfectant? I mean,
been? Yeah, Lysol. Speaking of Lysol,
Lysol, and you-
I just started carrying that.
You carry Lysol?
Hotels. No, when I not in my
You
purse.
carry Lysol?
No, when I travel, going to a hotel room, you don't know the phone. I spray Lysol. I clean the
On the
phones
phone?
and the remote controls. So you don't know who's been there, really.
What's a guy going to be? You guys got to be pretty sick to do something with the remote control.
You'd be surprised, I'm
Really?
sure.
Okay, so now you spray Lysol.
Lysol, yeah.
What do you carry? So what do you carry?
I
How
have
much
a
stuff
sick
do you?
bag. A sick bag
Like,
that
what's
my
in- tell me what's
agent
in your
turned me
sick bag.
on to because he's a freak like I am.
Okay.
You don't want to be stuck in a foreign country or somewhere where you're,
Give me a list in your sick bag. What
I
do you got?
have everything. Imodium.
Imodium.
Advil cold and sinus, Flumidine in case I feel
Flumidine.
the flu coming on, Zithromax I carry.
Any condoms in this bag?
Maybe. No, it's a bag that I carry just in case if you're stuck somewhere.
If you're stuck somewhere.
You
okay.
get sick.
You get taken hostage. You need to.
And
you know,
you're in a foreign country
in a
and you
foreign
can't read the
country.
labels or
Okay.
some 7-Eleven's
I
not
think that's
open, so you
very,
have everything.
Very smart.
Don't you think?
Yes, I think that's very right. Now tell us about Valentine. Tell us the plot of this movie.
Valentine is basically, I think, a horror movie.
It's a horror movie.
I don't want to spill the beans. It's
Okay.
about,
Don't spill beans because then you have to spray Lysol.
it's like Valentine's goes wrong and like a lot of people get killed and there's some,
So Valentine's Day goes wrong and a lot of
Goes
people get
wrong,
killed. How many times has
yeah.
that happened, huh? You're trying to have a nice Valentine's Day, and people get killed.
yeah, but it's a fun movie. It's,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's go. We'll check it out. It opens on the
Thank
2nd.
you.
Oh, well, Can we
Yeah.
shake hands now? Or do you just
Yeah.
spray something? All right. Denise Richards. Be right back with Don Cheadle right after this.